Hey guys, it's Joe again from Steel Forge and Fire Soda Knife. Don't forget our vets, 22 veterans a day take their own lives. The numbers are going down. I think it's down to 20 now, but please let's grow awareness for our vets. And vets, there's a place for you here, and there's a number in the description for some folks that can help you if you're in despair. Guys, does your knife collection look like this? Okay, just a pile of knives on top of a dresser or in a corner or in a drawer or something like that, okay? And I was, like you, I was kind of just keeping these in place. Some of you guys are very organized, I know, out there with their knife collections. But a cost-effective option I was looking for to kind of keep my knives in place, ease of use in terms of being able to take them in and out and carry whatever I want for the day, but also to be able to display them at the same time in something like an attractive box or something like that. So I came across a couple of things on Amazon that I think might actually serve the needs. It's not exactly a knife holder, and it's not the best quality thing in the world, but it definitely serves your needs, and it's a very cost-effective solution. So let me show you actually this find and what I got from Amazon, and I'll leave an associate's link on the description if you're interested in shopping this or any other models. But it might be a great alternative to kind of keep your knife collection from looking like a big mess to something a lot more organized and elegant, and that you can actually take pride into your EDCs and display them and be able to utilize them when you want at your fingertips at any time of the day. So let's move this pile of knives over here, this messy pile of knives over here to the side, and we're going to show you what my find is on Amazon. And I think it's I'm hoping you'll think it's very interesting. All right. This is actually, if I can get it in the frame here, this box, guys, is actually a sunglass holder, okay? It's got a nice glass top frame, okay? And you notice like the spots in here are for sunglasses, okay? That's pretty much what it's for. It's a sunglass holder, okay? It's got like a little latch over here and another little drawer that kind of comes out. But I think this is absolutely a perfect, cost-effective solution to displaying your EDCs with style, and it's very easy to kind of get to your EDCs when you want them. It's not like one of those, like Velcro zippered, cases that you have to kind of put them in place. That's annoying. That's not really fun, okay? But this is pretty cool. You put it on your dresser or something like that, and you kind of get it in, it pretty much becomes part of the furniture. It's a nice little wood grain finish. Not the best quality in the world, guys, because this is not really meant to carry knives, it's meant to carry sunglasses, but it's solid enough. If you treat it with care, it'll definitely serve your needs and be able to display your knife collection with style. Okay, so unlock the latch, kind of open it up, and you have about 6 on the top. This holds about 12 knives with the drawer on the bottom, which I'm going to show you now. Let me just get this more in the frame here so you can see it. So let's put all these knives in place. Now, this is about 6 inches, okay? So any knife, any EDCs that you have that are around 6 inches handle width, closed obviously, will be able to fit in place very well. But it's also got some depth here in there, so you can stand them up and put more than one knife in place. Now, if you could see, guys, this kind of, it moves a little bit. It's not the best quality in the world. You definitely want to throw your knife in there. You handle this with care. It's going to serve your needs, and you could use it for a long time, okay? It's pretty solid where it'll hold the weight of the knife, okay? From what I see, it's just a thin plywood, but the frame is actually very good. The joints are good, and it's got a nice glass frame for a display. So let's put some of these knives here in place. Now, you can place them in just like that, or you can stand them up, okay, and put more than one in place. So here's my buck, put my buck knives together. So instead of putting one there, I can stand them up. Here's my buck bantam. Stand on me, baby. Make me look like a fool. And this is the buck vantage. And can kind of put both these knives, and I could probably fit another knife in place right here underneath there because there's a little bit of space still in the drawer. Okay, that you can actually stand up another knife. So you can get a lot more than 12 knives into this case, okay? Then you have the Honey Badger, okay? Put that in place. Here's my Cold Steel Recon 1. Again, one of my all-time favorites. Put that in place. Here is this Vivi right there. The AD10 fits perfectly fine, okay, with its size, okay. Now, I also want to show you the 4MAX Scout. Now, this is obviously a big knife, but it is a 6-inch handle, okay. So I can basically kit this next to my SE Avispa and stand it up, and it'll stay perfectly right next to another knife, or you can lay it flat. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knives in a spot where I can probably double it up and get probably 16 knives here, okay, if I double up a couple of the spots or triple up a couple of the spots and get that in there. So I won't fill this all in, but you know, obviously in these shelves here, you can stand up a couple of these knives, okay, and kind of get a couple more. See, that's 2 there. Here's a little CRKT pillar that can go there. I got 3 knives in this one shelf here, okay. Get another 3 knives here and probably another 2 knives here next to the AD10, okay. But I'm going to take a couple out and show you also how you can fit more knives under the shelf underneath. So let's get this in place here. Alright, so here's your shelf. Now this, when you have some weight in it, you don't want to hoist this out. This might break in time, but you kind of get it out a little bit and then you use the frame to kind of pull it out. And you have, oh, there's my cold steel knife here as well. This is actually the Fin Wolf, okay. So let's bring this back so the camera can see a little bit better. Alright, so here's the shelf, okay, with the other EDCs that you can kind of put into place here, okay. So here's another 6 spots. Again, throw this in here, throw this in there. I could double up on this little mini Boker Strike. And here's my CRKT Bombastic. Maybe I'll put the CRKTs together here. Right there. Now my only problem with my knives is my cold steel Voyager XL. This is a little bit larger, but what you can do with this one, guys, move the honey badger here, it can't fit like that, but it can fit up, okay. And with the glass, there's still enough space where you can kind of still get a larger than 6-inch knife, okay, where it kind of lifts up a little bit, but the glass will hold a little, it'll, you know, there's some space over here in the glass that can kind of hold the knife, and it'll close shut with no problem. So that's how I get my Voyager in here, put it on the top shelf, and if you have some big knives, you can probably do the same thing. Not as attractive as keeping them in place, but you know what? It's still a very elegant design to keep your knives in place. So if we spread this out a little bit more, put one knife here, you kind of have all your knives together. You have your ease drawer, you have your top shelf here. You want a knife, I'm going to carry my Cold Steel Recon 1, okay, take it in, close it up, and you're done. You want to put this knife back, you want to switch it around, you want to go with a buck today, here's your buck, close it up, and carry it out, okay. I think this is a great alternative. Again, not the best quality in the world, because again, this thing was made as a sunglass holder, but it really works well for me as a knife holder. Very elegant design, nice, you know, fits very well with the furniture, and it'll fit pretty much a lot of your knives. It says it has 12 spots, but I think you can definitely get about 24 to 35 knives in here, if not more, if you really utilize all the space that you have in the shelves. So I hope this works for you guys. Again, I'm going to leave the associates link for this box, okay, in the description of this video. And if you could be so kind to use my associates link to go in and shop around for this box or anything else you need on Amazon. And I hope that this serves your needs. Again, don't expect a very high quality box, guys. Treat this with care. It's a little flimsy on the partitions here. You know, pre-warning, it's a sunglass holder. But again, your knives will fit very well in here. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and there's absolutely been no problem. You know, even with this thing full, I'm still able to get the shelf out, use the knives, or get the knives that I need, fold it up, put it in place. It holds everything very well. So here's your sunglass holder slash knife EDC holder, guys. Take a look at it. This is Joe from Steel Forge and Fire, Sword and Knife, signing out. Till next knife, next sword. See you soon. Ciao, everybody. Love you all.